as pleased as I can be to present to you Roger Chance.
At this time, Mr. Brandenburg will come and give Roger the Eagle Scout Sergeant's address.
Roger, it's a great pleasure for me to be here this evening and be involved in this ceremony with you. Before I get started in some of the things that I wanted to say, I'd like to take the opportunity to say, I don't know if Mark Twain was ever a scout, but he had qualities of a lot of the younger scouts that I know here, and it was in my troop. He loved the outdoors, he loved pranks. The jumping frog at Calaveras County. If that wasn't a scout prank, nothing was. So I think even if Mark wasn't a true scout, he was a scout at heart. Anyway, Roger, you have decided and have accomplished the Trail of the Eagle. You may be familiar with that scout song that's popular at camp and hopefully popular with your troop called Trail of the Eagle. Some of the words are trail the eagle, climbing all the while. And I'm not going to sing this because I'm as bad as Roseanne Barr. First the star and then the light, then on to the eagle shine, keep climbing. Think about those words for a minute, Roger. Trail the eagle. What does that say? For those that aren't eagles, they are following the eagle. As an Eagle Scout, you have reached a pinnacle in your scouting career. You have obtained the highest rank possible in scouting. The scouting movement has picked the eagle to represent that highest rank. The eagle is a proud bird and also the symbol of our country, so it has great significance and great meaning. But for those that aren't eagles, those that are trailing the eagle, they look to the eagle for leadership. That's what people are going to be doing with you. You not only gain the eagle and obtain a certain amount of self-satisfaction, you also obtain an endowment with that. That endowment will serve you well the rest of your life, but you also must, as part of that endowment, be willing to give of yourself, to give something back to scouting. And based on what I've seen, that's not going to be a problem. And hearing what the last speaker said, that's not going to be a problem. Some other words from the song Trail the Eagle. Blaze the trail and we will follow. Again, those who aren't eagles are following the eagle. Hark the eagle's call, on brothers on until we're eagles all. That is surely a challenge to all the scouts, all the young scouts to become eagles. But you know, and I know, and Mr. Banfield knows, that there's only roughly 1 or 2 out of every 100 scouts that attain that rank. The scouts that attain that rank decide that that's what they want. They want to be the leaders of our world in the future. Leadership today, Roger, has very strong significance. A lot of people, a lot of companies, if you will, look upon a former Eagle Scout as someone with great character, great ability, and someone that will be able to provide the leadership that they need to continue. If we look at what's going on today over in the Middle East, we've seen today some of the things that President Bush has done. He has shown and exemplified leadership. A lot of people may not agree with what's going on, but he's in a position where a decision has to be made. You too will be in a decision-making position like that someday. The consequences may not be as grave, but the results will be as satisfying, and there will be people depending upon you to make the right decision. That's why you're a leader, and that's why you will always be a leader. The scouting program, Roger, we have heard what you've done in school and what you've done with your church. And we're not so naive in scouting to believe that our program made you what you are today. but we like to think that we had something to do with it and provided additional impetus to you to grow with the abilities that you have, as well as the knowledge that you learned in scouting that you may not have been able to learn somewhere else through the scouting skills, citizenship, learning how our country works and operates through the citizenship merit badges, the skills that you learned as you came up through the ranks and so forth that you'll have with you the rest of your life. As an Eagle, you will always be an Eagle. And, you know, I don't want to ever hear you say that I was an Eagle Scout once. You will always be an Eagle Scout. And you always need to remember that. And as I've said other times that I've been here, and I know you've been here, you've heard what I said, you're going to soon forget all the words that were said here tonight. But I'll guarantee you, you'll never forget the words, the Scout Law, the Scout Oath, the Scout Motto, and the Scout Slogan. And as long as you have those words in your back pocket, and you live by those words, you'll grow to be a great young man in this country and a leader that our country needs. As an Eagle, you become a part of a very select and elite group. The Eagle will always serve you well, as I have said, and as a result of that, we also require you to serve the Eagle and to serve Scouting. You're charged with the responsibility to always bring honor to yourself, your family, Scouting, and the rank of Eagle, and to always remember your heritage. You are charged to give back something to Scouting, to help others catch the Eagle, and to promote the aims and methods of Scouting. And if you can do all that, Roger, you'll be fine. Let me congratulate you.
Mr. Channing? And brother? Thanks.
Okay, at this time, I'd like for Roger and his parents to come up front. Roger, here's a mother's pin. It'll get any bigger. Like that, can you present that to the mother first? David, I'd like for you to pin this on your son. Roger, here's your Eagle Scout card. Congratulations, young man. And here's a present for the mother, each 6 roses, 1 for each rank, that Roger progressed from tenderfoot on up. Congratulations. This time, Mr. Hutton, one of our assistant scoutmasters, would like to read some letters of recommendation.
Before I do, I'd like to relay a little story briefly, if I can. 2 years ago, I had the privilege of taking about a dozen young men to summer camp. Roger was one of those 12. And the boys really worked hard during those 2 weeks. And Roger did something that I hadn't seen done before. He, in a conversation with the chaplain, determined that this fellow was a counselor for citizenship, and World Merit Badge. And so he was able to work with the chaplain and get that merit badge at summer camp, totally unexpected, which took Roger out of a tie with a number of other boys who earned 9 merit badges that 2-week period, got 10. But the initiative that he showed really lasted Roger, because last year that merit badge and citizenship in the nation were offered as electives. And this past year, when we were down in summer camp, they made it official part of their program. So you really started a nice trend there. Anyway, I'd like to read briefly a couple of letters that Roger's received. Dear Roger, I'd like to extend my heartiest congratulations to you on being awarded the rank of Eagle Scout. I hope that scouting and a sense of community involvement continue to be experiences which you will always hold dear. Our great nation needs the talent, determination, and energy of its young people to aid their fellow man. Best wishes for continued success and even greater achievements in the future. Sincerely, Bill Gradison. Dear Roger, I'm very pleased to join your family, friends, and fellow scouts in congratulating you on becoming an Eagle Scout. From my experience as a boy, I know that to receive your Eagle is a great honor, represents a substantial amount of hard work. One of the most important lessons of life, and one which some people never fully realize, is that each of us possesses many talents and capabilities in many different areas. Scouting is one of those organizations which encourages young people to research their interests. You will undoubtedly agree with me that your scouting experiences have taught you much about yourself and given you more insights into your potential. These insights will help guide you for many years to come. Best regards, sincerely, John Glenn. Dear Roger, it just came to my attention that you have obtained the rank of Eagle Scout. Congratulations, you can be justifiably proud of this achievement. I believe that you will find it to be one of the most memorable accomplishments of your life. You have been helped along the way by others in the scouting. Now it is your responsibility to help others even to a greater extent than before. I'm certain that you will meet this new challenge. Again, congratulations and all good wishes from a fellow Eagle. Sincerely, Neil A. Armstrong. And finally, we're delighted to congratulate you on obtaining the rank of Eagle Scout. This achievement symbolizes your commitment to the Boy Scouts of America and the principles that it embodies. Best wishes for your continued success. Barbara Bush and George Bush. Roger, I'd like to present these along with your certificate that tells everyone that you're an Eagle Scout, and do a little framing work that you did on that one. Congratulations.
Okay, Roger, at this time we'd like for Adam Angel, our Junior Assistant Scoutmaster, to come up and give you the Eagle Scout pledge.
Don't worry, I will not embarrass you. The Scout sign, please. Repeat after me. I reaffirm my allegiance
I reaffirm my allegiance
to the 3 promises
to the 3 promises
of the Scouting.
of the Scouting.
Thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself
I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself
the high responsibility and duty
the high responsibility and duty
of the rank of Eagle Scout.
of the rank of Eagle Scout.
On my honor,
On my honor,
I will do my best to make my training
I will do my best to make my training
example, rank, and influence
an example, rank, and influence.
strongly count for better scouting in my troop,
Strongly count for better scouting than truth.
in my community,
In my community,
and in my contacts with other boys and other people.
in my context with other boys and other people.
Always.
Always.
Congratulations.
Well, Roger, I had the last say-so, the Scoutmaster minute. One thing that Mr. Brigham brought up, and I was well aware of when I first met you, about your dedication to your youth group and your church, which is highly admirable in today's society. And you don't find it a lot in the youth of America today, to be as dedicated at your age as you are. And I reflect back on myself when I sat in your seat quite a few years ago and earned Eagle Scout. The 2 most important people are sitting to your left and your right. One, your dad took you to all the meetings, and the other, your mother, she washed all your dirty clothes when you came back from camp. It's nice to see where the two parents of a young man that has earned Eagle Scout have been as supportive as your parents have. And your father was instrumental with Bill when he brought the Weevil Scouts in 1986 to get us started. And we can never thank Dave enough for the time he put in then. Then he got busy with a small company here in town making soap. But we appreciate all that he's done. And right now I'd like for you to listen to the Eagle Scout Challenge. It talks about the red, white, and blue ribbon and what each point means. The foremost responsibility of an Eagle Scout is to live with honor. To an Eagle Scout, honor is the foundation of all character. He knows that a Scout is trustworthy is the very first point of the Scout law, for a good reason. An Eagle Scout lives honorably, not only because honor is important to him, but because of the vital significance of the example that it sets for other Scouts. Living honorably reflects credit on his home, his church, his troop, and his community. May the white and eagle ribbon always remind you to live with honor. The second obligation of an Eagle Scout is loyalty. A Scout is true to his family, Scout leaders, friends, school, and nation. His loyalty to his troop and brother Scouts makes him pitch in and carry his share of the load. All of these help to build loyalty that means devotion to your community, your country, to one's own ideals, and to God. Let the blue of the Eagle Scout ribbon always remind you to inspire your loyalty. The third obligation of an Eagle Scout is to be courageous. Courage has always been a quality by which men measure themselves and other people. To a Scout, bravery means not only the courage to face physical danger, but also the determination to stand up for what is right. Trusting in God with faith in his fellow man, he looks forward to each day, seeking a share of the world's work to be done. Let the red and the eagle ribbon remind you of this courage. The fourth obligation of an Eagle Scout is to be cheerful. To remind the Eagle Scout to always wear a smile, the red, white, and blue ribbon is attached to the scroll of the second-class Scout, which at each end is turned up to represent a smile. The final responsibility of an Eagle Scout is service. The Eagle Scout extends a helping hand to those who toil up Scouting's trail, just as those others that have helped him in his climb to Eagle. The performance of a daily good turn takes on a new meaning when he enters a more adult life of continuing service to other people. The Eagle stands as a protector of the weak and helpless. He aids and comforts the unfortunate and the oppressed. He upholds the rights of others while defending his own. He will always, quote, be prepared to put forth his best effort. Roger, you deserve much credit for earning your Eagle Scout and Scouting's highest award. But always wear your award with humility, ever mindful that the Eagle Scout is looked up to as an example. May the Scout Oath and Scout Law be your guide for tomorrow and on. Brother, congratulations one more time. Okay, this concludes the Eagle Scout ceremony. I'm trying to keep all
He called me one day and said, I'm coming over to talk to you. He never showed up. And I still got his papers. I'm waiting till he comes. Hi, Mom. Yeah. Come on, Dave. Dave, he needs a car. He needs a car.
每一家都是震惊的。